Friday, the Premier League is finally back to our screen, so I'm doing what every single YouTuber does. Premier League predictions, but I'm doing it with a twist. I saw STS do it and I'm just stealing their categories, not gonna lie. I didn't want to do a 1 to 20 who's gonna finish where kind of thing, because that's kind of dead. So I'm using their categories, and here's what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna give you my top 5 prediction, the relegated 3, the top goal scorer, top assister, player of the year, young player of the year, first manager to be sacked, manager of the year, and breakthrough star of the year. That's a lot of categories, but let's get into it. Before we get into the video, please could you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell to make sure that you never miss a video. This year I'm going strong. I'm doing Liverpool match reactions every single week, as well as a normal video in between it. On to the top 5 predictions first. So in 5th place, I have gone for Aston Villa. I think the top 4 is set as it is. 5th place is going to be very, very subjective. There's a lot of teams fighting there, like your Villas, your Newcastles, United maybe, Tottenham maybe, Brighton could sneak in there as well maybe. There's a whole lot of teams that could finish 5th, but I think Villa are more suitable to that European football now. They've had it for a few years, they had Champions League last year and they seem to do alright, so they know, especially under Unai Emery as well, how to challenge both in Europe and in the league as well. When you're looking at other teams like Newcastle, the last time they had Champions League, they fell off a cliff in the league. United aren't really going to be back, I don't think. Tottenham, I still don't think are going to get enough to get 5th. They've also got Champions League as well. Their squad is still looking a bit thin. That's also a worry for Villa. Villa's squad is looking very thin. One injury to like a Morgan Rogers or a Ollie Watkins and their whole season could fall apart. They haven't really got much depth in those positions. I think they've been here before. They know what they're doing. I think 5th place, they could get that 5th Champions League spot. Obviously, depending on how the English teams do in European competitions, but they'll get enough to get Europa League anyway. Into 4th place now, the guaranteed positions. Everyone knows the top 4 are going to be. It's going to be between Arsenal, City, Liverpool, Chelsea. That's it. That's the 4. So who have I got finishing 4th? I have got Chelsea Football Club finishing 4th. I think they'll have a very strong season. I think they'll be very good. They've shown that in the cup competition over the summer with that Club World Cup. Their new signings, João Pedro and Esteval, look like they're already in the team already. You got Cole Palmer still there, who in my opinion is probably one of the best players in the Premier League, full stop. Chelsea are going to be good this year. They're going to be very good. They've got depth everywhere. Everyone knows that. The only thing letting them down is that centre-back depth. Obviously, at time of recording, they haven't got anyone. It is still the 2nd of August. No, it's not. It's the 12th of August today. That is what the date of recording is. So any transfers that have happened after this, when the video comes out, my bad. I'm predicting the future kind of thing. But as it stands, they have not got a replacement for Cole for his ACL injury. Fofana, you can't really rely on for a full season. Trevor Chalobah and Adebayo, while they're good centre-backs, they're not title-winning centre-backs. They are very good, but not like the upper echelon. Like, you're competing with like Van Dijk here, Saliba here, Ruben Diaz, like top-tier centre-backs. And I think that's the only thing that will let them down is that defence. Their attack is probably on par with the best in the league. Cole Palmer, if Esteval hits the ground running. João Pedro is Premier League proven. He can do it in the Prem. Now surrounded with better players, he's just going to kick on as well. Chelsea are going to look very, very scary this year. They could push for the title. They very easily can. But I feel like midway through the season, like last season, they'll kind of dip a little bit with the influx of football, because now they've got Champions League football. Whole different ball game to Europa Conference League. On to 3rd place now, and I've got Arsenal Football Club finishing there. I think they're going to finish 3rd. I think it will be a worse season than last year and the seasons before. I just don't think they got it in them. I think while they have spent big this year, they finally got their big money striker. The other positions they've recruited haven't been well. As it stands, Madueke is looking like he's playing on the left with Martinelli. That's not good enough if you want to win the league, man, because while Gyökeres will score goals, that is one thing I'm certain of, by the way. A lot of people are saying, will he bang, will he not? The guy scored 50-odd goals last year. He knows where the net is. The net isn't going to change, bro. The goalposts are still there on the football pitch. He knows what to do. That's going to be fine. He'll still bag goals. But it's just the rest of the team. Odegaard, I don't think he's him at all. I don't know what Arsenal fans see in him. He's just not creative enough. He's dropped off creatively a ton since that first season when they challenged and he got 15 goals. He hasn't been the same player since then. Saka is very good, but can he carry a team to a title like a Mohamed Salah, like a Erling Haaland can? I don't think he's got it in him just yet. And then you go into defence. Obviously, out of the 4 teams, they are the best defensive team. Their defensive solid, their depth in defence is solid as well, probably the best in the league. But just going forward, man, I think once you get past Rice and Zubimendi, what are you going to do? Just kind of still play it to Saka, because that's the only thing as of now. They're still only playing it to Saka. Other teams like Liverpool, City, Chelsea even, they got more than one X factor in attack. Arsenal just have that one. Teams will always nullify that, and it will just make it harder for them to create chances and score goals. That's what I think it always come down to. The scoring goals bit, unfortunately. Even though they got their striker, but still, it seems like there's problems there. And with the news today that Eze might be going to Tottenham as well, it's looking like a long day for Arsenal, because terms have been agreed with Arsenal. Eze wants to go to Arsenal, but if Tottenham come through, he obviously isn't going to say no to Champions League football as well. On to the top two now. Who is second? Who is first? Obviously, you got City, Liverpool, the main two. In second place, I have gone for my club, Liverpool FC. I don't think we will retain the title this year. This could just be me pessimistically talking here, but I just don't see it, man. I feel like we're defensively a lot more freer than we were last year, and that is what won us the league last year. We were defensively solid. We only conceded like 1 goal a game. We won goals by 1-2 goal margin. And then when you look at attack, as of now, we haven't signed Isak. I think we'll get him. It'll probably come out later this week. We're getting him, but as of now, we haven't got him. You saw in the Community Shield game, when Ekitike goes off, we haven't got a striker in our club. Obviously, what happened to Jota happened. Nunes has sold, Diaz has sold as well. That is 3 main parts of our attack last year. Whether you think they were shit or not, they were 3 parts of our attack that we've lost. Gakpo is good. He's a good threat. But again, the backup for him is a 16-year-old, 17-year-old winger. Chiesa wants to leave, so we haven't got no Salah backup. And then just Ekitike by himself as well. We need to get backup in those positions. Isak needs to come. If we get Isak, I feel like we can win the league. But again, our defence is very frail. We've only got Van Dijk, Gomez and Konate. Konate, as we've seen, injury prone. Joe Gomez is the most injury prone player in the world. So we haven't really got too many centre backs. Van Dijk's getting older as well. We need centre back depth ASAP. We need to get that sorted before the window closes. Once the window closes, I might make an updated video. But as of now, the way I'm watching Liverpool move, I think we're going to come second this year. So obviously that means in first place, I've gone for Man City winning the title after their year out. And it's looking like a tap-in, man. It's looking like they're going to sign Rodrigo after leaving Savinho. If they do that, it's looking wraps, man. Because Haaland is going to come back this year. Let's be honest, man. He's going to have a redemption year and a half. I see him bagging 50 Premier League goals. This man had an off year last year. He heard the chat on his name. I think he's coming back and he's going to bag this year. Pep Guardiola's fine. They have the greatest manager of all time as in their club. They're going to win the league this year. I don't know why people are thinking, oh, City are going to drop off because of Rodri. They signed that Reinders guy. And from what I've seen from him, cold. Baller. Again, the only thing with City that's holding them back is their defence. Their defence still isn't strong. I think their centre-back problem is an issue. I want to see this Kuznetsov guy is cold because he could come in the season and just be ridiculous. They've had a full pre-season now. Marmoush had a full pre-season now with Haaland. Cherki's going to come in seamlessly and he could be the X-factor that they need from when De Bruyne left. It could be a City year again, man. It could very easily be a City year. They've recruited well. They're selling well. They got rid of Grealish, who they weren't even using. That's a lot of wages off that book. It's looking like a City year. It's looking like they're going to win the league again. But that is my top 5. Let's go on to the relegation 3. On to the relegated teams now. And 20th place, I have got Burnley Football Club. I think they're going to come straight back down to the Championship. And it's going to be a long ass season for Burnley. I think Scott Parker is not a Premier League level manager. While I think they've recruited okay, it's just more names than anything. They signed Ugochukwu. He was good potential a few years back. He just got relegated with Southampton. They signed Armando Broja. When was the last time he played more than 3 games in a row? He's been made of glass since about 3 years ago. They can't rely on these Chelsea players that can maybe do well, maybe not, because there's a reason Chelsea haven't got them. There's a reason they've gone to Burnley. They haven't even gone to that Strasbourg place. They haven't got Premier League quality at all. I think Marcus Edwards is very, very good, but he ain't going to be able to do it all by himself. He hasn't played in the Prem since his Tottenham days, which is how long ago now? I just don't know about Burnley, man. I think the manager, as well as the personnel they've got as well, is not good. Their big thing they had last year was they conceded no goals in the Championship. That's now gone with James Trafford gone to City and Egan Riley's gone back to, I think, Brighton at that point. Their defence is gone. They haven't got much in attack. It's looking like 20th place for Burnley. In 19th place, it's another promoted team. I have got Leeds United, man. I think they are also going to go straight back down to the champ. They haven't got much Premier League quality. I think Dan James was good a few years back. Is he good still now? I don't know. They haven't really got goals in that team. That Joel Perot guy, he scored about 20 goals in the champ last year, fair enough. But can he do it in the Prem? You don't really know that. They haven't got much of a physical team. Their defence isn't that great. I haven't seen them make too many signings. And I think their manager is also one of the worst in the league as well. You saw what happened when Daniel Farke had Norwich a few years back, straight back down. I think it'll be similar for Leeds as well. I just don't think they've got personnel. I think the manager's ass. It's a similar story to Burnley kind of thing. And in 18th place, I do not have Sunderland. It is not the three teams going straight back down. I have Brentford. I think it is their time to go back down because they're lost everybody. I feel so sorry for Kelleher, man, because Kelleher is not a relegation keeper. If they got a chance, it's because of him. If Kelleher has a season everyone knows he can do, Brentford will be absolutely fine. But it's Kelleher and that's it. They lost all their backroom staff. Their new manager is a set piece coach. Their best player Mbeumo gone to United. Their captain Norgard gone to Arsenal. Their other best player Whistle, who scored 19 goals for them, is on strike because he wants to go to Newcastle. It's not looking good for them. They haven't got an attack. You can maybe make it work, but with Thomas Frank gone and your manager being his only managerial experience as a set piece coach, it's not good enough for Brentford. And I feel so sorry for Kelleher, man, because they got players, they got Damsgaard that can maybe get them out of trouble, but I don't think that'll be enough. I think you're banking a lot on this Igor Thiago guy who had a year out last year for injury. I just don't know about them. Can he score all the goals basically to keep Brentford up? I don't think so. That's why I think they will just go down. I think between them and obviously Sunderland, I think Brentford unfortunately will go down. On to the top goal scorer. Who do I think will be the top goal scorer of the Premier League for the upcoming season? I have gone for Erling Haaland. I think obviously the two candidates are going to be him and Salah. Gyökeres, I don't think will hit enough goals in his debut season. I think Salah's more in his playmaking bag nowadays. I think with the additions of Ekitike, we might obviously get Isak as well. The pressure of scoring goals isn't going to be as much on Salah. Whereas for City, Haaland eats goals. That's all he does. All he cares about is goals, 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 goals. And this man is on a redemption arc. Like I said earlier in the video, he will bang goals this year. I don't care what you say. He will make sure he's hitting 30 plus minimum in this league. He's an eater, bro. He will just score goal after goal. Like, he's a pure finisher. No matter what you say, off year last year, he still scored like 20 odd goals in the Prem. Like, are you mad? This guy will come back on a mad one this year. And I think that will help why City win the league. I think Haaland scoring about 40 odd goals in the Prem is why City will win this league this year. Because Haaland, I can't see anyone other than him. I think Liverpool are playing a different way now. We're not going to bank on Salah scoring the goals. City, you got Haaland and that's it, man. He will just bang goal after goal after goal. And on to top assister now. This leads me nicely into it because I think that will be Mohamed Salah. I think Salah will get the most assists this year because, like I said, we're going to have strikers this year. We got Ekitike, we're going to get Isak, we got Gakpo, who pretty much is a striker anyway. Three men that can score goals, Wirtz, Szoboszlai. And Salah, from what I've seen from him, is just sitting back. He ain't running in the box no more like he used to last season. He wasn't making those central runs. He's letting Frimpong do that, Bradley do that. He's staying out wide. He's just putting balls in, balls in, balls in. He creates good 2-3 chances a game. When you've got finishers like Isak and Ekitike and Wirtz running into it, when they've got time to adapt in this league, it's wraps. Salah will get top assister because he's got pure finishers now scoring for him. It's going to be lighter for him. No more running, no more shooting. Just get the ball and pass. On to manager of the season now. And when I said Man City are going to win the league, obviously I think then Pep Guardiola is going to win manager of the season. It's a tap-in. If City win the league, he wins manager of the year. He's the greatest of all time. He can bounce them back from the off year they had last year. And they still finished third last year when they lost like 13 games in a row or something stupid like that. Manager of the year will be Pep Guardiola. Well, he'll just grab it back from Slot and be like, look, I'm King Baldy over here. On to breakthrough star now, which is of all ages, who is, I think, is a new player that's going to come in the Prem and just tear it up. It's going to be Cherky, man. It's going to be Cherky. I think this man will be amazing for City. I think everyone's stressing about, oh, there's no De Bruyne. Foden can't do the De Bruyne thing. Cherky is your De Bruyne replacement. He can do the passing like De Bruyne. He can get on the ball and make things happen. He's such an elite ball carrier. He can shoot from distance. He can also twist up a man anywhere on the pitch. If it's in a crowded area, if it's on the wing, he will get past the player and he will make things happen for City. He can drag 3-4 players out the game. And then next thing you know, Haaland's in so much space through on goal. Once Cherky gets settled into this team, he will just kick on and cook. He's a talent. There's no doubt about it. When good players play with good players, they play well. It's only logical. And with City, he's playing with the best of the best in pretty much every position. Cherky will cook this year. He will be the breakthrough. When this season finishes, people are like, yeah, Cherky has the potential to win Ballon d'Ors. He has the potential to be the best player in the world. Cherky's a special talent, and he will show that this year. On to young player of the year, which is under 21. So me, I'm not doing under 23s. They're too old. Under 21 Young Player of the Year, I have gone for Chelsea's new boy Estavio, because wow, I saw this kid have 1 game in pre-season and I'm already hooked. Neymar's in the Prem. He's in the Premier League. Estavio is ridiculously good at football. His decision making at 18 is nuts. His physicality at 18 is nuts. He ain't gonna struggle too much, I don't think. He won't look out of depth. He won't just be barged flying out of nowhere. I think he'll be able to hold his own, especially in Chelsea. They got a kind of good regime over there. And with Palmer as well, dragging players towards him, Estavio is going to have more space to do his thing. He'll twist up defenders. He is a 1v1 demon. You got him and Gittins on either wing. It's nuts. Chelsea is scary this year, bro. Chelsea are very, very scary. And for player of the season, the big one, the one that every player wants to win, I have gone for Mohamed Salah. I think he's going to win like this 4th one, 3rd one at this point. There's no signs of him slowing down. He missed that pen in the Community Shield. He had an all-time stinker. Fair enough, it happens, bro. But once that season starts, Mohamed Salah kicks into gear. Will he win the Premier League? I don't know. It is obviously riding a lot on that. Even though I said City going to win it, I think Salah's just going to have a better year than Haaland. I think he's going to make more of an impact than Haaland, if you know what I mean. Have better overall play. And I think the chances he creates for us, I think he'll score important goals still as well. It's still Mohamed Salah. He'll still get on the score sheet every game, basically. He will have a great season once again. There's no doubt about it. I don't see any chance of him slowing down. He signed a 2-year contract for a reason. He wants to do big things, and he will continue to do big things no matter what. I've realised now, there's no point of thinking Salah might have an off year. He doesn't. There's literally no point. He will get Player of the Year again. It's a formality, and he'll be the best player of all time in the Premier League. And that is all I've got for today. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you agree with my predictions, because I'm a prediction guy. You know what I mean? I know what I'm talking about. When I come back to this video in about 10 months' time, you will see I got every single thing correct. But what do you think? Do you agree with my thoughts? Comment below who you think is going to get top 5, relegated, player of the season, all of that. Let me know your thoughts down below. But anyway, like, comment, subscribe, all of that. I'll see you in a bit, and love.